Welcome to the Keys to the CJ Marketplace, a series of seminars designed to help you make the most of your publisher account here at Commission Junction. My name is Susan Kelson. I'm the training manager for the West Coast, and I'll be working with you in this session on network metrics. We wanted to create this particular session because there's so much misunderstanding about the metrics in the CJ Account Manager and what they mean. So I actually want to go to the Account Manager real quickly before we even get started and give you an idea of what I'm talking about. So when you log into your account, you'll see your own program performance here. Now this is the training account. We don't actually have any transactions going through, but this is where you'll see them displayed on your own account. Both your 3-month and 7-day EPC as well as your network bar rank. We're going to explain what those are in a minute. Also, when you might be looking for instance, advertisers to join in a particular category here, you're going to see 3-month and 7-day EPCs as well as network bar ranks for them. And then perhaps you are looking at an advertiser's creative, or maybe this is one of the advertisers that you're actually working with, a little bigger, and you will see that when you look at their links, they also have a 3-month and a 7-day EPC as well. So kind of wanted to explain what those are there for and what they mean. So the EPC is actually a comparison metric, and it is earnings divided by clicks times 100. So that's the math for the EPC. If you're a publisher, what the EPC represents in terms of your account is the commissions that you've earned. If you're an advertiser, your EPC would represent the commissions that you've paid out to publishers in the network. And links have EPCs, and those represent the commissions that have been generated for publishers or by publishers through that particular link. Now, as you saw, advertisers and publishers have both a 3-month and a 7-day EPC. So I want to share with you how we calculate those. The 7-day EPC is a pretty volatile metric, meaning it can change because we basically go to the day before yesterday and count back 7 days. So those are transactions that are probably still in a status of new. They are being reviewed by advertisers. They could be adjusted because of returns. Therefore, it's not a hard number because it is still volatile. It can fluctuate. It can be changed. The 3-month EPC, however, is usually a much harder number because what we do there is we go back 5 months and count forward 3 months. And because of that, that means that all of the transactions and the commissions that are representing those transactions that the EPC is based on, they've already been paid out and they are not subject to change. That's why I say that's usually a harder number, because it's not going, it represents numbers that aren't going to change, whereas the 7-day EPC, those numbers can change. But I do want to make it clear that whether you're a publisher, an advertiser, or you're looking at the link EPCs, these EPCs are just comparison metrics, and they're not a guarantee, meaning you know, if you're a publisher, that's not guaranteeing what you're going to earn. If you're an advertiser, it's not guaranteeing what you're going to pay out, and with links, it's not guaranteeing what you're going to make with links. Now, the network bar rank is actually based on the 3-month EPC. And the way the bar rankings go is if you're a 5-bar publisher or advertiser, you represent 95% and above based on the 3-month EPC in the network compared to other advertisers or publishers. So again, I want to make it clear it's a comparison metric. So that's going to show how your earnings rank along with other publishers in the network. Similarly, with advertisers, it's showing how their payouts rank with other advertisers in the network. 4 bars represents 80 to 94%, 3 bars 60 to 79%, 2 bars 40 to 59%, 1 bar 39% and below. And that last point there, when you first join the network, both advertisers and publishers will be listed in the status of new for the first 3 months. Because this is based on the 3-month EPC, we have to have at least 3 months history before you get a bar ranking displayed. Another slide here, just on some other metrics, because we've had publishers ask questions about these kinds of things. Within the Commission Junction marketplace and affiliate marketing in general, publishers are paid for completed actions, meaning sales or leads. Now, you will hear sometimes the term CPA, cost per action, in some cases, meaning you could be being paid for a sale or a lead or even a click. But I want to make it clear that within our marketplace, publishers are being paid by advertisers for completed transactions, sales or leads, and the advertiser defines that. But you are also seeing in your reporting some other metrics, so it's important to know what those other metrics mean. CPC is cost per click. So this is again something that you see within our marketplace. You're not charged or being paid by a cost per click if you're not being charged if you're an advertiser, but there are some publishers who are promoting other advertisers in other ways, so they're doing other types of online marketing. So you may, in addition to your affiliate marketing, be doing some CPC, being paid per clicks. Sometimes advertisers will purchase online ad space at a CPM rate, meaning cost per 1,000 impressions. And so all the publisher has to do there is basically host the banner and provide the eyeballs, if you will, and that's what they're paid on. Again, this is not part of the Commission Junction marketplace, but these are other ways that you can promote advertisers online, so I wanted to make it clear what these terms mean, especially for people who are new to the industry and they hear all these different terms and they're not sure what's going on. Something you will see in your reporting within Commission Junction and the CJ Account Manager, even though, again, this is not what you're paid on, but the server's doing the math for you. So you'll see the click-through rate, and that's basically taking the impressions, dividing that by the clicks, and it's represented as a percentage. And also the conversion rate, how often the clicks that are coming through your website are actually converting into completed transactions. So hopefully that helps clear up some of the misunderstanding on all of that stuff. You can use what you know about EPCs and network bar ranks not only to track your own performance in the network, but also to evaluate advertisers based on their performance in the network, and also it helps you select links based on performance. Thank you for attending this session on network metrics.